Spokesperson report 430. In front of the White House 81. The U.S. must immediately stop nuclear war maneuver that threatens the security and peace of South Korea and the world. First, the multinational maritime joint exercise Sea Breeze is being conducted in the Black Sea. About this exercise, they mobilized 5,000 troops from 32 countries, 32 ships, and 40 aircraft. The Russian Defense Ministry, even before the start, strongly demanded the cancellation, warning, if necessary, we will respond in the interests of ensuring the security of the Russian Federation. The U.S. is conducting the Talisman Saver, that anti-China and anti-North Korea aggressive exercise, with Japan, UK, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia in the Australian territorial waters, and the South Korean Navy will participate. The U.S. Japan is provoking China by conducting joint military drills for the Orient Shield. Second, the U.S.-centered imperialist coalition forces are strengthening the nuclear war maneuver in the name of anti-North Korea and anti-China containment. In particular, the most dangerous thing among the nuclear war exercises is the nuclear war exercise against North Korea that the U.S. conducts with South Korea and Japan at the forefront. During recent multinational aerial combat training joint exercise Red Flag, they publicly revealed the war attempt against North Korea, pushing ahead with the U.S., Japan, South Korea joint military drills. There is no other reason why, at the Director General level, consultative platform, bilateral policy dialogue between the U.S. South Korea diplomacy authorities in June last month. First, the importance of the U.S., Japan, South Korea trilateral cooperation, and the improvement of South Korea-Japan relations to take place within the framework of the U.S., Japan, South Korea cooperation. The substantial threats that violates the peace and prosperity in Northeast Asia is the aggressive alliance and a war maneuver against North Korea of the U.S. Third, the nuclear war crisis in the Korean Peninsula proceeds from the U.S. troops in Korea. From the time of confirmation, Paul Kimura, the new commander of the U.S. versus Korea, has not hesitated to make all kinds of belligerent remarks, such as strengthening the U.S., Japan, South Korea military cooperation, returning U.S. strategic assets to the Korean Peninsula, sending the USFK to the outside, deploying new technology in the field of ballistic missile defense. As long as the U.S. tries to make South Korea as a military base and bridge ahead of continental invasion, the security and peace of Korea continue to be threatened. The nuclear war maneuver against North Korea of the U.S. is causing the nuclear war crisis not only Korean Peninsula but on a global scale. The U.S. must immediately stop all nuclear war maneuvers that threaten the security and peace of our nation and people of the world, and withdraw the U.S. troops from South Korea. July 6, 2021, in front of the White House, Washington, D.C. Spokesperson Office of the People's Democratic Party.